What it is, guys, it is your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming at you with another Dokkan Battle video. We're doing our daily Super Strikes, and doing something a little different today. Yesterday we talked about how to do the upgrades, and I will put a link to that below. How to increase the super attack, and all that good stuff. Several different methods to do it, but today we're going to talk about which Super Strikes to do, and why. And there's two major things that I'm going to discuss today. The first thing is, when you're looking at a Super Strike event, obviously you want to look at what you're up against. Today are the tech units. Now, the tech units are pretty much only good. Let's go here into the character list real quick. And I'm going to go by the super attack level, because I have all mine up top here. So, the tech units, of the tech units that are here, I think the best one, without question or doubt, is Jackie Chun. Why? He seals super attack. End of story. That's really the best thing he does. In my opinion, there's not really much of a reason to farm him beyond SA10, if even that. He would be a great first sealer for an early team. He doesn't do a huge amount of damage. He doesn't need to. And there's not a lot of events that exist right now where he would be very, very good, at least as an attack character. As a support unit, on the other hand, he's phenomenal. So, let's go ahead and take a look at the other character that's up today that I think is actually worth utilizing. And I'll tell you this. Actually, I think there's... No, there's only the one. And I'll tell you this, and I'll justify it this way. When you go in to do the Super Strikes for LR Frieza, because you can use the Super Strikes to farm for LR Frieza, they're still great units to use. Your units, you're going to have a choice between Tech and AGL if you use a Super Strike lead. The AGL unit, like Vegeta here, all the AGL units that you're going to use against LR Frieza, because Frieza is a strength type, you want to use AGL, they have the type advantage. All of the Super Strike AGLs, they have +3 or the percentage boost, the health and whatever percentage boost, to both AGL and Tech for the most part. Case in point, you see here, he has AGL and Tech key +3. Now, that does mean you can bring the Tech unit, and they're going to get the boost. The reason that I recommend that is because Mighty Mask over here is one of the rare situations where you have a Super Strike that does extreme damage. Under the right circumstances, they can do a huge amount of damage. Well, okay, there's the huge damage on it, but they can do a lot of freaking damage. It's amazing what they're actually capable of for a free-to-play, you know, low-end unit, easily farmable and all that. So, not a summon unit or anything like that. We're not talking about that level of gameplay. We're talking about easily farmable, very early gameplay, Super Strike units. Mighty Mask might be the only other character that I would recommend going after. So Jackie Chun and Mighty Mask would be my two selections. Jackie Chun for the seal, Mighty Mask for the damage he can do. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's running today. And we'll talk about the other situation, and I'll do that live while we're here talking about it right now. Whenever the heck it decides what wants to come up. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention yesterday, guys. When you're doing your awakenings, if you're after medals, and you're not finding them in the Baba shop, or you don't have Baba points or whatever, I entirely forgot. Do a Bulma event. I'll do it real quickly. I should have mentioned this yesterday. I didn't mention this yesterday, so I'm just going to tack it onto this video real quickly. It is applicable to Super Strikes. This is a very cheap, very easy thing to run. So what we're going to do, I'm going to go down here. This entire lower path is chock full of, and each one of these are worth 3 Awakening Medals. Now, it's not always going to be the same type you're looking for. That is the one downside. For my money, I still have plenty of the gold level medals, so I'm going to hoard as many of these bronze and silver medals as humanly possible. Let's see what we get out of it. Ooh, I'll get all of them. Nice. Real quick, real easy. You don't need to worry about anything. You don't have to fight anyone. Takes 30 seconds. I should have done that yesterday. I should have done it incessantly yesterday. I forgot. And it's not going to be around forever, so take advantage of it while you can. Alright, I'm going to rank up shortly. So I got 3 Mutaitos, 3 Roshis. Okay, only 2. Okay, so it's only 2 of the bronze level, but still. 2 Bibbities, 2 Granddaughters, and, you know, a Kibito and a North Kai. I thought it was 3, it's 2. That's fine. Still, well worth and a cheap run. That's a little tack onto yesterday's. Let's look at today's Super Strikes, though, before I get too distracted. So, we have Jackie Chun's unit, Master and Masters. We have Mysterious Mask. Those are the 2 that I do recommend running if you're looking at Super Strikes. We have the Divine Namekian Warrior Piccolo. He's okay. Now, the one thing he is good for, especially if you have like the LR Piccolo or any of those types of guys, his unit is fantastic for farming up any of your Piccolo units. Almost all of them are going to use a Super Strike unit. The only exception that I would say to today's event, if you are looking to run LR Goku next week, do this event. It comes around twice a week, and this is my #1 pick, without question or doubt, to run today. And you're not going to run the tech unit. This is a very, very different situation, because when you're on the first level here, it could drop either one of the cards, so there's no guarantee. That said, especially while medals are on sale, the second level gives you the physical medals that you need to awaken Fat Gotenks. Third level gives you the medals you need to awaken Tech Gotenks. Now, both of them are fairly good characters, and they work great together on a team. But you're not going to use them on the LR Goku team. So if LR Goku is your goal for next week, do this, farm up the medals. Farm up the medals first, because they're a guaranteed drop. Then go in here, and this is a rare situation where it depends upon who you get. You could get Fat Gotenks, you could get Skinny Gotenks, you could get successful Fusion Gotenks. And if you do get successful Fusion Gotenks, A, it's a harder fight, B, it drops both cards. So, in my opinion, my honest opinion, this is #1 pick today. But I already have that card. So that said, because LR Goku is a tech type, and the Ints, tomorrow's unit, are the ones you want to use to go up against the tech, because obviously they have type advantage. But the Int leader does both physical and Int, so that's why. And I'll go more of that tomorrow, but just know if LR Goku is your goal, run this event. Don't even mess around with anything else. Run this event for certain, and do levels 1 and levels 2. Probably start with 2 and then go to 1. And then you can worry about that and then run the physicals later on in the week. I know it's a lot of information. It's a bit weird, but I'll recap it at the end. Now, here's situation #2. I talked about it a little bit with Piccolo, but Super Strikes are a great unit. I'll go ahead and just run this real quick. Are a great unit to use for farming. The Super Strike Gotenks here. I'm just gonna grab. You know what? I'll make a team. He is a tech type. I will need Ints. What is his Int skill? Nah. I'm gonna use Bootanks up here. Yeah. Buhan, sorry. I'm only moderately stupid. Alright. And I'm gonna build a team to upgrade some of my units like I talked about yesterday. Move all. And the reason I'm doing this is solely because... Oop, I'm gonna use level. I know I've got some... Okay, yeah, I've got some SSRs here that need upgrading. I'm not too worried about that cooler or... Yeah, that'll be good. I'm not worried about link skills either, because I'm not worried about the amount of damage these guys are going to do. I'm only worried about using them basically to block. Alright, I'm not going to have a huge amount of health. I've got Senzu, and that's the only thing I'm really worried about at this point. Oh, I forgot to check the leader skill. I got Tree Might for just in case. But the big thing is I'm just going to drop down all the int key, and I'm going to hand that to Buhan, because he's the only one who's really going to do damage in this situation. But the reason I'm doing this, short, sweet, to the point, the reason I'm doing this is because this Trunks unit that you get out of this this event, he is very, very good for upgrading the super attack of my AoE Trunks that I want to upgrade for the next World Tournament. Ooh, got a little bit of lag here, let me fix that. And right now, with the battle card drops being as high as they are, odds are really, really good I'll get one. Let's see, I do not have... I'm just going to do that. That's a ton of key. That should be more than enough, I would think. But you know what? I see a lot of int. I'm going to drop that int down. There we go. There we go. We're not going to do a whole lot of damage, but I'm going to hand that int key to Buhan. That's my goal here, is to just feed Buhan as much int key as I can to get off his super attack. Ooh. That's not friendly. Alright. What am I doing? What am I doing? Alright. Oh. Let's do this. I can get off both their supers. Excellent. That's kind of like your perfect scenario right there. Man, look at Buhan's heal. I love that. I never get tired of his heal. So basically the gist of why I'm running it this way is because all these units are now going to get a massive upgrade in character XP. The reason I'm running Buhan is because he's a +3 key, plus health percentage lead, and he does shit like that. Wrecks him. There's our battle card. Now hopefully I have enough health to do what I want to do here. So real quick, real easy, let's watch this power up here. Come on, you. Alright. So, got my battle card. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to go into training. I'm going to go to super attack level, and I think he's a physical if recollection serves. Is he physical, or is he... Pretty sure he's physical. Where are you? Where is my unit? There he is. Alright. So, let's go back here and go to acquired. Oh, still says physical. There we are. Alright. So you see he has a 5% chance of upgrading super attack. If I go in, make sure I have enough medals to do it. I do. Alright. I'll do that real quick then. Let's do a friend summon. Grab some medals and give him an upgrade and see if we can get the super attack upgraded. Come on. Alright, not really worried about who I'm getting. Got some statues. No attention. I haven't gotten androids in a while. I'm almost done with the Hercules for the LR unit that's coming in a couple months. But I'm like, I haven't gotten androids in a minute. Alright. So we're gonna go back into training. Obviously, we're going to grab this guy, do an auto on him, and let's feed him some... Oh. 54. do it with these guys. 56. I'll do that because I don't want to spend the other unit. Come on. Okay. And we'll grab... Ooh, I need to keep him. I cannot... Oh, got the other one on the deck. Alright. Need 3, so I'll just do bop, 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 bop. Oh, that's not 3. There we go. Alright. Real quick, real easy. Quick friend summon. Now, you may or may not have as many friend summons as I do. That's okay. I got most of those from running the World Tournament. I was really, really low on them before, and that just filled it all up. So, now I'm going to go back into Awaken. He is max, so I can awaken him real quick. And this is just basically how Farm Ball Super Attack works. It's exactly like we did yesterday. It's the same thing you do for LR Goku, which actually that one's a lot more involved. But just to show you that, yes, Super Strikes are good for increasing Super Attack. At least I hope. Watch this one fail. Alright. So, I'm going to go... Ooh, let's go back to training. I'm going to physical, acquired, and grab him. Oop, did the wrong one. Physical, and now he's 50%. Confirm. Alright, so he's Super Attack 6. Let's see if we can get another Super Attack level out of him. And if not, it's not a crisis. I can go farm a whole bunch more up. Real quick, real cheap, in no time at all. Especially with the Bulma event right now. Are we lucky? We are not lucky. Not lucky. Next time. But it was a 50-50 chance. But that's how I got a Super Attack up from 1 to 6. So I fed him a few of them. I've had more success than fails. Unfortunately, the failure is just the way it goes sometimes. But it just goes to show you that is a viable option to use your Super Strikes for as well. And keep an eye on that, because with the Super Strikes on sale right now, there's never been a better time. Super Strikes on sale and the drop rate up the way it is, you guys should definitely use this to farm up your Super Strikes for those Super Attack increases now. Don't wait till the sale's over. Don't wait till the rate drops back down. You will be sorry if you do that. So, that's kind of the video. So to recap, let's go back over here. There's 2 reasons to run Super Strikes. 1, to take on one of the free-to-play events. LR Goku, LR Frieza. 2, in the case of Trunks here, to upgrade Super Attack. Now, in the case of the free-to-plays, my number 1 pick for today is going to be the physical Gotenks. Or physical, pudgy tanks. Because he's going to be the most useful coming up and going into the LR Goku event, which goes ham next week. If you guys don't know, I did a video on it. LR Goku is not going to be a weekly event. For the next month, it's going to be a daily event. So that grind is getting so much easier. And half stand. So if you guys want LR Goku, jump on it. Do Pudgy Gotenks today. Or at least get his medals today, and then maybe work on him on Friday. But my opinion, Physical Friday, you're best to work on the other 2 physical units that day. We'll talk about them a little more tomorrow. Now, the other really nice thing today is, I'd say number 2 on my list would be Jackie Chun, because he has the seal. In fact, that's that same move that he did in Master Roshi did in the last episode of Super. Spoilers if you haven't seen that. So yeah, that's number 2. Number 3 is Mighty Mask. The rest of them I wouldn't even bother with, honestly, right now. They're not going to be useful until until we get the new level 4s, which may or may not happen on Goku. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Not important right now. What's important right now is, number one, if you're going after LR Goku, get Pudgy Gotenks. If you need a sealer, a good, free, cheap, easy to farm sealer, get Master Roshi. If you need to do some damage to seize a tech type, let's say you're going up against an AGL and you need another tech or someone that does a decent amount of damage, you can easily farm Mysterious Mask to Super Attack 15. The damage modifier, I forget what the damage modifier is, but it's up there. I mean, it's a damn good damage modifier. He does a lot of damage. A lot of damage. So, do you want to do damage, do you want to seal, or do you want to go after LR Goku? That's your decision. So, that's the Super Strike events. That's how to do it, why to do it, and then building the team to do the Super Strikes right now. The best thing to do is to find the opposing unit, the unit that has the advantage. In this case, today is Ints. Find your SSRs or units that you need to upgrade and just use those. And take some Senzu with you because you'll probably need a heal. And use the Mono God lead. Obviously, in this case, Bootangs. That's very, very similar to the methods we ran before. The reason that you want to do that is because character XP is up and you want to take advantage of that. I know there's a lot of information, guys. I know it is, but it's a YouTube video. You can back up if you miss something. And really, there's a lot to cover when it comes to Super Strikes, when, where, why, and how. Because they're such a useful unit. They're so underrated. So, while the sale is on, take advantage. I know I keep driving that home, but I can't say that enough. Take advantage. I have another video coming out in a little bit. If you are new to the game, I know we have a lot of new players right now. I do have a video coming out later on tonight that is all about the first experience in the game. Check that out. That is coming up shortly. And the Dragon Ball Super review I'm almost done with, and that's coming out shortly as well, probably tomorrow. Otherwise, guys, as always, if you would hit that old thumbs up if this was helpful. I know it was info overload, but I trust you can follow along. Otherwise, comment below if you think I'm an idiot. Hit me up on Booker if you want more information. And as always, I will lay your ass out. In particular, next time.